Welcome to the third Froglight News. We have a lot of news this week. First, there's something I forgot about for last week's Froglight News. On the 36th of April, Jen said that the first person to complete the Great Tree Parkour with video evidence would get a coloured name on the server, and Theo was the first to complete the tree, and in less than 4 hours. They now have a signed name on the server because of it. A zoo is creating the Atlantium Exclusion Zone, a location where there will be no dye-white. This is because he believes that dye-white is not special and is a problem to society. He also wants the government to become a fully separate entity from the church to remove any possible bias or control the church has over it. There was a vote in the Discord to decide if Andor is a femboy or not. Much discussion was had about what makes someone a femboy, but eventually it will decide that Andor is not a femboy. A new event has been planned on the server, called the Elimination Event. It will take place on Saturday, the 11th of May, at 7 PM GMT. The event information is pinned in the Discord if you want to see what it is in your local time and to learn more about the event. The event will have randomly assigned teams doing short challenges. People will be voted out over time until it becomes a free-for-all. The prizes for winner are Shad Star and Jen's Head. Sign-ups are now closed, and the teams are North Star, Theo and Rafina in Red Team, me, Zelda and Shad in Orange Team, Herb and Iota in Yellow Team, Hive, Andor and Lime in Green Team, and Idle, Darth and Cookie in Blue Team. President Hive has created a book listing government positions and their roles. I will read them out here. President, the main leader of the server. The President holds the duty to protect and guide the people to the best path, and serves as a figurehead of the server as a whole. This position is currently held by President Hive. Vice President, a secondary leader to act in the President's absence and to make decisions if the President cannot. The Council, 6 individuals in charge of keeping the President in check. The Council will advise, watch and manage all activities of the President in relation to the government. If a member of the Council feels that the President plans to do something that harms the server, they may call a meeting, halting whatever was being done and bringing it to the attention of all other Council members, who will then debate, change or entirely remove the plan. Head of Information and Knowledge, the person in charge of keeping records of people and events in the server and informing people of the state of the server and what is happening. Head of Treasury, the person in charge of keeping track of all government funds and allocating those funds appropriately to those who need them. Head of Events, the person in charge of planning and announcing server events such as the build competition and the Olympics. Head of Relations and Civil Issues, the person in charge of keeping peace between the citizens and any foreign powers that rise. Civil issues can be reported to this person and the situation will be brought up in the courthouse. Head of Health, in charge of ensuring the physical and mental health of citizens and ensuring that there are no unhealthy working environments. Head of Business, the person in charge of ensuring that a stable and healthy market. All new businesses must be officiated through this person to ensure ethical business practices. Head of Construction, the person in charge of ensuring that builds do not encroach on others illegally and ensuring proper construction safety. This position is currently held by Rafina. Head of Security, the person in charge of the security details of the government officials and the security of the server as a whole. In the rare chance that we go to war, this person will act as a general under the President. This position is currently held by Wolf. Head of Transport and Road Infrastructure, the person in charge of overseeing the construction of proper safe roads, bridges and other transport methods across the server. This position is currently held by Idle. Head of Education, the person in charge of ensuring proper knowledge in the use of server farms, machines and other mechanisms. Head of Redstone, the person in charge of keeping track of all farms, redstone machines and redstone projects on the server. This person also holds the duty of providing assistance in redstone applications across the server. Head of Mining and Resources, the person in charge of providing resources to the server, keeping track of those resources and ensuring that no mining operations will damage citizen property. Record Keeper, a private person in charge of preserving all books and keeping records of all server members, events and lore. This position is currently held by Purple. Lawkeeper, the person in charge of keeping accurate records of all law-related events happening on the server. Chaplain, the person in charge of ensuring the protection of all beliefs on the server, ensuring spiritual health among citizens, and keeping all religious needs met. Head Judge, the person in charge of keeping track of and overviewing all laws and potential new laws requested by the President. I have applied to be the Head of Information and Knowledge, which means there is a possibility of me becoming part of the government. Despite this, if I do become Head of Information and Knowledge, I will try my best to stay unbiased and provide the server with accurate information about things happening on the About Oliver official Minecraft server. President Hive has also said that they will hold zero power in Froglight News if I become Head of Information and Knowledge. There are still a lot of positions open, so if you're interested in any of them, you can apply by leaving a report of your skills and the reason why you want to apply at Hive's office in the government building. That's all the information I have for now. I will have more information, including the results of the elimination event, next week.